대해서 생각을 변화해야 되는 것입니다.
If their mind changes, then their things open up, and then they're able to lead their change by themselves.
그래서 그것이 행동으로 옮겨지고 그 다음에 그 행동 변화가 성과를 만들어내기 때문에 저희는 그런 프로세스로 준비를 했습니다.
Then when it comes to an action, it will actually lead to the performance of the individual, and all those individuals are within the coaching philosophy that they have the full potential and they're able to think of their own and bring it to their own action. We have many experience of successful stories of SMEs.
Would it just be based on books wise, or would it be more on a practical way when it comes to the program?
어떤 게 더 가장 프랙티컬하다고 느껴지는지.
그 실질적으로 그러니까 코칭의 가장 초점은 행동 변화에 있습니다.
The focus of coaching is on the behavior change of people. And our actually program was developed by the demand of the companies. It's not that we developed the program first and sell. Yeah, she was the coach of the CEOs, and they said, we want our managers to change. We want our people to change. Can you develop the program? So that's why she gathered around all the people who are involved and then developed the Coaching for You program.
Now, the challenge is this: you talk about behavior change, and you know people have certain behaviors which have already been ingrained all this time. So the program is only like for a couple of days, right? 3 days. Is it possible to create that change in such a short period of time?
3일밖에 안 하는데 어떻게 사람들이 변하는지.
그래서 이제 이렇게 교육뿐만 아니라 저희가 코칭이 지속적으로 이어질 수 있도록 여러 가지 장치를 하고 있습니다.
So not only the training program, but we do have many different methods as well.
Okay.
That goes along with it.
Right. There'll be
If I
follow-ups.
may
Yeah.
add, yes. If I may add, of course, they would give the introduction to the coaching culture, and then we have intention to develop the human capital with our own values. So the whole philosophy and methodology, the standardized system, would be then adapted to our customized to our ways.
Sure.
So the Korean way has been proven for the Koreans.
Right.
The methodology is like a generic approach, yes. So we would then customize to our needs. Is very important.
Of course.
So that we have, in fact, Might-Meteor is this intention to value add this Incoaching methodology with our Sharia compliance.
Sure. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Yes.
And
So it
then-
will take time.
Of course.
Yes.
And then, of course, going forward, you will have follow-up sessions,
True,
and then
yes.
to ensure that people are moving in the right direction
That's
as well.
right.
Because sometimes the concern with regards to training, we always hear people go in, it's like, oh, we just go in, listen. After that, come
What's
back.
for tea break?
Yeah, what's for tea? And then coming out, then you're back to normal again. So
Yes.
it's not all that has been learned is all
And
wasted.
the beauty of this Incoaching methodology, because they have these three things, the principles. Once you have to realize the human potential. Number two, you must find your own solution. You must know the solution is within you. And the last one, you must work in partnership. So the coach is a partner to the person being coached. Then you can maximize the impact for the personal development, to unleash the potential of the talents.
To bring out the best
The
side
best,
of
yes.
a person.
And because Might-Meteor is involved in human capital development or talent development, so we want to incorporate this holistic approach.
Okay. What about you, Raj, so far? What do you think?
I think it's a very, very good idea, but it all boils down to the individual themselves. They must want to change, they want to improve, they want to be successful then.
Not just like thinking about what's
Yeah.
for tea break. While talking about tea break, we have to take a short commercial break now. Well, if you have any questions for our guest today, you can always email us at updates@capitaltv.my or tweet us at @thecapitaltv. Just a very, very quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. welcome back to the Morning Bell. Well, we have swapped Puan Jasmin Baba to Dr. Hasnah from Might-Meteor as well. She is one of the director. So how are you doing so far?
Well, I'm pretty good, seeing how chirpy you all are in the Morning Bell.
Well, we all always have to. We've been trained this way. So hopefully one day that Incoaching can train us much more better, right?
We would love to.
So, Dr. Hasnah, we would like to know is that what do you actually want to achieve from this collaboration?
Thank you for that. I think it's a very prompt question because there is an outcome that's expected of any initiative. I think it starts from the vision. The vision for Korea is very clear, South Korea. So the vision for Malaysia is none other than to support the agenda for moving and helping transform the country. The Prime Minister and the government is always crying out loud about human capital development. And there are all sorts of infrastructure and support. So we must do our part to support nation building, but in a way that we can reach out to each and everybody. And we could think of no other way than to support it with very strong creative culture that is going to be born out of the understanding of how we coach and get the best out of you. The best out of you this morning will come through a process that's very positive. So the program will relate to an outcome that creates a positive culture, that creates a culture of supportive youth, leaders that is patient. Patience. We need to be patient. We cannot be impatient about change. And we will support the whole infrastructure with a very strong communication aspect of how we relate to one another. In fact, if I may comment, as a public citizen, we see today some happening with regard to the decadence of culture, of values. So everybody go around with the feeling of what can be done. And immediately we point to schools, we point to universities, we point to everybody except ourselves. So we are bringing communication, which is the most important myth that's widely misunderstood. Miscommunication, we have to tackle it with a strong communication support, and it can be reinforced through a coaching communication approach.
Right. It all starts with oneself. I guess it's about personal accountability and personal responsibility before you can move forward, right? And it's not something which can be achieved overnight, right?
Yeah.
So with regards to this very big vision, very grand plans, of course we hope to achieve that. Some of Vision 2020 is just round the corner as well. Are there any milestones which you have set in the near future which you hope to achieve?
Okay, we target ourselves for 3 years.
Right.
This year is significant because it is a starting, and we will tackle it by industries, meaning we would like to see the ecosystem being supported. An example being the SME vendors.
Sure.
If they are supporting the larger industries, just like what the Koreans are doing now, they are calling that midstream between the larger corporations and those that is supporting the GDP of the economy. They're calling it the champions. They call it the hidden champions. And so likewise, our SMEs are the hidden champions. So we would like to help in this segment, and we have called it SME, but here there is a role that they have to play in order to help move the momentum of change. And we will focus at those through industry associations. We have a few already as our collaboration partner from various industries, from, for example, automotive, from the higher technology aspects, oil and gas sector, we have telco sector, we have also electronics and electrical. So we will move through these associations or organizations, very frankly, and put across this coaching culture concept and bring it on a monitoring phase. We will monitor, we will work from the top down, and we will get the support of the Koreans because this methodology is measured, it is diagnosed, it is delivered, it is measured, and it is celebrated. So we will have a total cycle change.
Right.
So the next 2 years, after going into the market in a very positioning way, and to get the support and some winning success, the next following 2 years, we will talk about bringing it across to the ASEAN. We are planning to already set up, with the support of SME Corp, the ASEAN Incoaching Leadership Academy, which will spell across 5 countries to bring about the Asian values and culture and bring the strength of us. Again, it's about to support the whole infrastructure of change.
Right. Well, it's quite amazing. Now, for those viewers out there who would like to know more information with regards to the first Incoaching collaboration program, when is the first one going to be held?
We are currently having it now
Right.
in KL.
Okay.
It is for a group of 25,
Mm-hmm.
and it is specifically called Coaching, if I may. Coaching for You, a special edition for Malaysia for SMEs.
SMEs,
The
right.
hidden champions.
Right, right. And how does the program structured? Like over how many days?
It is over 3 days. It began yesterday. It will complete Wednesday.
Right.
And it is a phased approach carrying 6 modules.
Mm-hmm.
It is very workshop oriented, very much participatory.
Very important.
It's done by our master trainer. He's right now. We could go to KL.
That's right, later. Right, right. So this will be the first of many, I'm sure, which we're going to have, and it's all going to focus on different areas in order to grow that
Yes.
human capital that we're looking at.
Right.
Right. Now, if someone would like to know more information with regards to this, I'm sure there are a lot of entrepreneurs out there who are itching to, take part, to grow their business beyond Malaysia, for example. Where can they find more information with regards to this?
Well, Might-Meteor, where we are. We are located in Cyberjaya. Of course, we have a website.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We can see on screen right
yes,
now.
okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
you can see.
And I definitely can be contactable.
Very, very important. Now, most important thing we Malaysians like to know is the cost aspect. I understand it's HRDF claimable as well.
Yes,
Ah, that's right.
we've
So
got the
something
support
to
of HRDF, and we now have got the support of SME Corp, who has opened the network of their 13 branches nationwide, and we will work with their coaches as well. We'll give it a paradigm shift. We will not say this is better or this is not. We will complement what we have and bring about beyond the Korean way.
All right. I guess that's all the time we have for today, right? Thank you so much, Dr. Hasnah. Kamsahamnida. Well, tomorrow, same time, same place, join us right here on Morning Bell. So that's all the time we have for today. Have a great day ahead.
Dahamke.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you say fast?
Pali, pali.
Pale, pale.
Pale, pale.
Pale.